All right, this verse I wanted to open up with in Proverbs chapter 3. Not chapter 3, chapter 14 and verse 6. That's what it is. Because you have a lot of people who actually claim that they want to know the truth. And some people actually do want to know the truth. Some of them can't handle the truth. That's why in John, no, not John. That's why John said it in St. John chapter 10. Well, he was told to say it as if like he's saying it out of his own will. But I'm going to grab that verse first before I get Proverbs 14 and 6, since I just brought it up. This is St. John chapter, not St. John. Revelation chapter 10 and verse 10. Wait, I'm going to start at verse 8. Revelation 10 and 8. And the voice which I heard from heaven spake unto me, saying, and said, Go and take the little book. So now interjecting, the little book is the Bible, it's the word, it's the rolls. The book of life right here, this Bible. Reading on. Which is open in the hand of the angel which standeth upon the sea and upon the earth. So now the book is open, meaning it's unsealed, because it was sealed. Revelation chapter 5, the Lion, the root of David, was found worthy to unloosen the seals. So it's loosened up, it is open. Go and take the little book which is open in the hand of the angel which standeth upon the sea and upon the earth. And I went unto the angel and said unto him, Give me the little book. And he said unto me, Take it and eat it up, and it shall make thy belly bitter, but it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey. So now before it gets in your belly, where's it got to go? It's got to go in your mouth first. So when you first take it and consume it, you get that sweet feel. You know, you're liking it. We're the Israelites. The Most High loves us. We're the highest. They're a nation above everybody. We're not going to be in captivity forever. We're going to be able to tread upon our enemies. We're going to get our wives, our sons, for the women, get your husbands, you know, your fathers, mothers, uncles, whoever, your family. You go over and get them back in the kingdom for those who have to actually abandon them for this truth's sake. That's the good part. We get in the kingdom. We're going to be in galaxies. We're going to have spiritual power. But the bitter part is, you know you're going to have to go through the furnace to earn this. You know there's going to be times Jacob's trouble. You know you got to actually, basically, once you realize that who you are, the curses don't just stop. Satan comes at you even harder. Yeah, the white man is the devil. Hey, so what? Your mother happens to be white. Hey, if she's actually straight up Edomite white, hey, she the devil. You know, there's a lot of bitterness to this. You're gonna lose you might lose your job. There's so much stuff that comes with this truth that's bitter. So because of that, and that's in these scriptures. It's just the truth. We're gonna have some of us is gonna be beheaded for the witness of Yahweh. While Yahweh shot, some of us gonna be thrown in prison, in concentration camps. But the angel might let us out, open it up, be a test of our faith. So this is the bitter part. So eating a whole roll consists of the good and the bad. Now the scorner, he wants to know, why do y'all stand so boldly? Y'all have a mouth and a wisdom that none of us can gainsay or resist. I want this. I want to drink from this well. and they try to desperately to drink from this well, and they want to get that knowledge, they want to get the understanding, but they can't because they don't want to eat the whole. They want to eat the sweet part. They don't want to eat the bitter part. No, 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 no. To them, bitter is just putting down hot dogs. That's bitter to them. No, you can't have freak offs and sleep with your man's girl and have run a train on her. No, you can't do that. That's bitter to some people. You got to keep the laws, statutes, commandments to the best of your ability. You can't light fire on the Sabbath. You got to go out on the highways and byways. That's bitter to some people. So they want to get the knowledge, but we're going to read what it says about it. Proverbs 14:6 says, "A scorner seeketh wisdom." Some of these scoffers, they really want to know, like the Jamaican dude that was in our camp a few weeks ago. He really wanted to genuinely know. He could not receive it. He was an old wine bottle at a young age. So he seeks knowledge, reading on, and findeth it not. He findeth it not. It was right in front of him. But he couldn't find it within himself to accept and put down that Rastafarian stuff. But knowledge is easy unto him that hath understandeth. So a person that understands will get knowledge. So what does that mean? When you have understanding, part of understanding, there's a level of mentality that you have to have when you're basically encountering a foreign idea or a foreign concept. A person that understands, first he understands that he knows nothing. So he's willing to accept. You go in, as a scorner, you go in already thinking that you know it all. I got understanding. I know it all. But true understanding is knowing that you know nothing. And you got to be re-educated. You got to learn again. Most of us know some growing up, something wasn't right about this world. We've been lied to. But here's the thing. What's the truth then? A man of understanding will be able to look, okay, all right, let me examine this. Okay, Islam, all right. Nope, that's not it. What about this? 7-day Adventist. No, that's not it. A man of understanding will be able to diligently inquire and study to show himself approved. To be like, let me cross-examine and put this knowledge to the test. And they'll be like, no, this ain't it. A scorner, it's like he want to just get one up on you and just brag about the stuff that he learned as if it's the one and only. And no. So a man of understanding is going to approach a subject or a topic that he doesn't understand with an open mind. And once he finds out really what the truth is, that's when you become closed-minded. But it's a different type of closed-minded. Not a closed-mindedness where you have to block out the whole outside of the world in order to continue to believe, but you blocking out all distractions to continue to learn and stay on the path that you know is correct. It's a difference. A person who's closed-minded and doesn't even explore other ideas because he's too lazy to think, versus a person who's closed-minded and he knows all these other stuff is just fake and it's just bullshit. So why would I even entertain it? That's a different type of closed-mindedness. So a person of understanding is going to be open-minded in that sense. He's going to be having his mind open. You know what? I don't know everything. These guys, there's something to them. I know they're not going to come in week in and week out if they don't believe wholeheartedly in that. I be seeing those guys in the wintertime. And that's what you're going to say to yourself. You're going to inquire about it. But a man that don't have no understanding, that light bulb it flickers and then it goes out. You got the foolish virgins in Matthew chapter 25. The foolish virgins, they wanted knowledge, but they weren't sincere about it. Those were some scorners that seek knowledge. Where they say, go to the sellers and buy. I ain't got time for that. I ain't trying to teach somebody to break down the Revelation chapter 17, 18, 14, Jeremiah, the 16th chapter, Ezekiel 38, 47. I ain't, man, time of Jacob trouble is go time, bro. I ain't sitting down and doing lessons with nobody. We already did that. We did it. We done that. Blood is off our hands. That's what we doing when we doing these lessons. Hey, be thankful for this gift that you got, this truth that you able to receive it. Other people that can hear the exact same words that's coming out of my mouth to other brothers' mouths, and they can't receive it. It don't make sense to them. I remember when I didn't believe in God. It didn't sit right with me. It didn't feel right. I had to say to myself, if the Bible is fake, what the hell was going on in that land of Israel in 722 BC all that time? What the hell was going on there? Who were the kings in there? Who was ruling that land? What people were in that land? What language they spoke? If this whole Bible stuff is fake. So you're saying that was just an empty land that nothing happened into it and it just sprang into existence in 1948? There's ancient history about all these countries. Bangladesh, history of that. China, you can get a timeline of that. Timeline of Japan, ancient Japan. You can get a timeline of Australia, Russia, Ukraine, Bosnia, Canada, Iceland, Sweden, Nigeria, Madagascar. But what about this land, Israel? What's going on in there? So I was able to come to the conclusion, like, man, there's something to this book, and there's something happening in that land. And when you look for outside sources about what happened in that land, you are still brought back to outside sources outside the Bible that actually acknowledge, yeah, Solomon, David, the kingdom of Israel, kingdom of Judah, those existed. So something I couldn't deny. You know, and on that note, I hope this has been edifying. I want to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Makakodash, Brakatah, double honor to Elders G. Well. Peace, salutations, and shalom.